Hey, what's up? Scott Balcom here with Imagination Creation Films, and this is week 4 of the SB50 Cinematography Challenge. Now, the challenge this week is a slide or a dolly move. Here's a demonstration. So you just saw a couple of examples of dolly shots, and now let's explain what they're for. So a dolly shot or a slider is designed so that you move past an object rather than panning by them. When you pan by them, you are creating that optical change as the camera and the lens moves, and you get that distortion, you get those different feels. What a dolly or a slider shot is, it's a very linear move. So it's great to tell a story of just, say a row of beer cans lined up or something like that. That's what a dolly or a slide move is for. It's also good for, on large scale projects, for tracking a person as they're walking. Let's say this was a giant dolly, like a Fisher dolly, and it was on a set of tracks, just like this, and you're walking beside someone who's just kind of walking by. You get that perfect tracking shot, and that is a great way to follow along or create story out of a static shot. So what is a slider or a dolly? It's just a set of rails with wheels, or it's a track. It could be various examples. This right here is a Kessler Crane Cineslider. It is a bit on the pricey side, but you do see you get this nice slide motion, and it's very fluid. The advantage of this one is that you can motorize it. So that is really one of the reasons why I have it, is because I do motion control shots. Let me show you another one. Now this is the Kessler Crane Shuttle Dolly, and the Shuttle Dolly runs on pipe right in between these wheels like this. And let's see if you can see it. It runs on rails in between these wheels right here, and it then allows for a very fluid movement on long pipe. Now, this is not good for tabletop because, as you can see, it will roll, but the wheels will just go everywhere they want. So this is a solution for a larger configuration, a larger camera setup, or like when I'm shooting with my giant cinema rig, that I would use something like this. Now, Kessler's not the only one that makes one of these. Dana Dolly, they make a fine shuttle dolly. Well, now Kessler's not the only one who makes these. Dana Dolly makes a fine dolly called the Dana Dolly, and it is very similar in design to this one. There's absolutely nothing wrong with either of these. They both do substantially awesome things, and they come at their own price point. So there's a lot of options if you're entering into the large environment. But let's say you don't have a lot of money, or you have no money. Well, do you have a towel? Because this is a slider as well. Place your camera on the towel. Now you can do a very nice, smooth slide just like this. And you know what? Everybody has a towel, right? You have a camera, you should have a towel. I'd recommend taking off this your quick mount just so your camera can sit flat. See, that is a simple, smooth move. Now, a couple of things to point out when you're doing a slide is you want it to be as smooth as possible. And the best way to do that is to not concentrate on the actual move itself. If you're watching it and you're like, oh gosh, I better slow down and speed up, you're gonna get that jiggle. You don't want it. The best way to do it would be to line your camera up on the item you're gonna track, and then just watch that and pull. Don't look at the camera. Just keep it straight. Just pull. you'll have a far better shot than if you were trying to watch it. Also, you play with frame rates. If you go to a higher frame rate, then you'll get a smoother shot because things tend to stabilize over time with like 60 frames a second. But it's not a requirement. Most dolly shots are actually done in real time. So on the movies, they're all done. They're slow pulls. And if you look at every movie on the planet, they all have a dolly shot in there, at least one. Maybe way back in the beginning, black and white movies. But ever since then, they all have dolly shots. And in fact, all movies today have some type of dolly shot in there because it helps enhance the movement and the story, and it allows fluidity on a shot. A lot of options there. To see other options and examples of slide moves, let's go over to our friend, Bill Howard. Bill?
So as you can see, Scott, just think outside the box as far as how to make this work. This particular one, I used a skateboard and just gave a smooth ride to it. I did slow down the frame rate to make it a little more smooth, and then I used a paracord to pull it along kind of easily there. But there's other ways to do it too, and the other way that I'm going to show you is with the drone.
Now basically with the drone, all we're doing is taking it up in the air, which you can hear it, and I've got the camera in a set position, and then we're going to just take the joystick here and we're going to hold it to the side so that it will track from side to side and give us that slide image that we're looking for.
That was something, Bill. So yeah, you've just now seen several examples, several price points. You don't have to go out and buy gear. Again, this isn't about buying gear. You can go and buy a skateboard, okay? That may be at an expenditure you can probably sell pretty easily. Everyone has a towel. That's one you don't even have to do. Don't worry about it. That's not the point of the gear. The gear is to show you the examples of what you're looking for and what they can do. And we just want you to go out there and challenge yourself. So what we're looking for is a 5 to 10 second video demonstrating just a dolly or a slide move. We don't want to see any pan. We don't want to see any tilt. We just want to see a dolly move. And if you're having any problems uploading it to Facebook, go ahead and upload to YouTube, and we'll take it from there. Just put a link. Just make sure you put it under the Week 4 challenge on the Cinematography Challenge Facebook group. Now, make sure you follow Bill's channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you follow my channel. Make sure you're subscribed. And then make sure you join that SB50 Cinematography Challenge group so that you can have your work shared amongst friends and peers and professionals and amateurs and everybody so that we can all help each other grow and become better storytellers and filmmakers. And that's what this is about. So as always, as I like to leave it, don't let your passions center around your life. Let your life center around your passions.
Stop.